far as the automotive trade, I've been in it since I was 15. Started off helping my dad, working on cars at a real young age. Developed a skill for it, and from there turned that into a career. It was just something I kind of fell into, and it was a natural thing. I went to South Seattle Community College, got a degree in automotive. Oh, that was back in '81. I've been doing this ever since. Started off, originally got out of college, tried to get a job, couldn't get a job. Nobody wanted to hire a guy fresh out of college, so started my own business on a real small scale. Did that for about 3 years. And at that point, I closed that business, didn't do very well. Learned how to not run a business and went to work for somebody else. Did that, worked my way up through management, through company-owned Firestone. Eventually pursued having my own shop again. Started that in 1997, and here we are today.
Yeah. What made you want to pursue this career?
Had a knack for it, paid the bills. It's just something I really fell into. It wasn't really premeditated. It just, I needed to get a job, make some money, and it was something I was good at. And that's just kind of fell into it.
What college education did you have to get?
Took a little over 2 years at South Seattle Community College, and then their automotive program. Took some extra courses in automotive machinist, and that's where I graduated from.
What do you know you wanted to be a mechanic?
Pretty young age. I grew up, like I said, helping my dad. I used to hand him wrenches, and then eventually got to the point where he handed me wrenches, and I still worked on his cars. Bought some really beater cars growing up. When I was 15, I had my first car, and it needed a lot of work. And like I said, it was just something I was good at, and kind of took to it.
Any advice you'll give me if I wanted to pursue this career?
Advice for new technicians. Well, it's a lot more technical field than it was when I first started. You know, computers are in everything, in every phase of the business, from looking up repair information to inputting data for the repair orders. Computers in cars, overwhelming. There's a lot of knowledge to have there. School's big. All my guys go to classes every year, all day long. Throughout the year, they're going to different classes, several a year, just to stay updated. So education's big. And then getting your foot in the doors. You know, right now there's more openings than there are technicians, so it's a good time to get into the field. When I first got into it, there was not enough jobs to go around. Now there's extra jobs and not enough people filling those. So probably the biggest challenge is going to be tools. Purchase tools, substantial. When I quit working in the shop, my investment in tools, I don't even want to say what it was, but it's substantial. And starting out small, you don't necessarily have to buy the best stuff, but get an assortment of tools that will keep you going, and that should treat you pretty good.
Right. And what are some pros and cons in your career?
Hard on your body. When you get to my age, if you're still working on cars, you're still in the shop. It's like any labor position. It's not necessarily easy on your body over the years, but it's rewarding, challenging, good pay. You can go virtually anywhere in the country and work on cars. I think cars are here to stay, and they'll always be around, so there's always a job to find.
Do you have any future goals in this career?
Retirement. We bought this building, did a remodel on it. It still has a ways to go. There's things, always unfinished projects. But at one point I had several shops, and I had a service. We started a service truck company where we're doing outside repairs. And at this point, I just want to, finish strong and eventually retire.
Thank you for your time.